Hey folks, I'm Zach, that's Chris. Let's play a paper computer game. Today we will be finishing Chris's latest game, Ghosts.
If you can manage it.
Which I most definitely can. So, let's commence.
Alright, we're gonna... What happened last time?
Well, I was stuck in the shed for a while.
That's right, you were talking to...
Yes, two. Right, Mortimer von Fogwhistle, Sir Mortimer von Fogwhistle II.
Right, he was knighted.
Yes, though he doesn't remember right. His memory was kind of washed a little bit. So I managed to get out of the shed by getting two to tell me how to use the same words, the same magical spell as one, as Mortimer von Fogwhistle I had been using. So I picked up that magic spell, used it to send a message to Stan, the living human in the house, who came out. I tricked him into thinking I was one, Mortimer von Fogwhistle I, when in fact I'm three. Right. So I possessed him, but two is now mocking me because I am now stuck in that body, and I am probably not going to be able to get out until he dies. In which case, I don't go back into the house. I'm just dead. Right. So, but I walked back into the house, and the cliffhanger was that there's a whole there's a giant party going on, lights everywhere, people hanging out, and there's green bubbles all over everybody's faces and everything.
Right, and all over the house. And,
yes.
All covering everything.
Everything.
The thing I didn't do was make up green cellophane to go over the screen.
You lazy person.
Ultimately, absolutely. To my core. Anything I could do that would make your gaming experience more enjoyable, I specifically don't do it.
You bastard.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, so, party's going on. I guess I will enter the house.
Alright, you're controlling...
Stan. You don't really know characters.
No, that's not where we start. You come into the entryway with the eagles guarding the sides of the room, the chandelier hanging above, where you saw Stan hide keys before, and having a conversation here. The whole chamber now is filled with party guests. Just lots of people talking and clinking glasses, and a very well-to-do party. Everyone's in pearls and suits, and kind of a black tie event, it seems like. And there's a big green sloppy bubble hanging from the chandelier, and encasing all the little I don't know, what are they, glass bits. And there's another one hanging off this thing's beak. And there's a big one on the carpet here. People are walking through it and kind of seemingly unawares, but kind of coming up, as they step on it, and then come step off. And then the things are some ladies are wearing them as hats. It's kind of wrapped around some dude's face, coming out of another guy's pockets, it's everywhere.
Alright, so, first of all, I'm Stan now. Can I access his memories?
Not by any just automatic fashion.
Okay. Now, at the end of the last session, you had said that when I went into Stan, there was a part of me already in him. What is that? Does that come with any Fogwhistle memories that I wasn't aware of before?
It's just a vague sense, a kind of intuition that you feel but can't place.
All right. So, thing number one, am I still a ghost? Well, I guess you can't really answer that, but
Oh, I can, but I won't.
That's because you're a bastard.
Yep.
So, I'll try talking to the statue, not with my mouth, but like, you know, my ghost voice.
You cannot. You are bound in Stan.
Okay. Alright, I'll go up to one of the ghosts, to one of the people, I'll say, hey, how's it going?
Stan! Oh, where were you? Come on in, have a drink. It's a great party, dude. Great party. Oh my
Thanks,
God.
man. Thanks. Thank you for coming. It's so great to have you here.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I've just been eating these grapes. They're so good, and the cheese to die for.
I know. And aren't the green bubbles awesome too?
Yeah. Those green grapes are fantastic. Like a big green bubble slides out of his mouth as he's talking to you, like slithers.
Okay. Okay. So I'll say like, do you like the green bubble hanging off the chandelier? That was
The chandelier is beautiful, Stan. No, you've really outdone yourself. Absolutely. Well, I mean, you've gone above and beyond.
Okay. So, clearly I know, like, I can perceive these bubbles and it seems like no one else can. I wonder why I can. Let me try and walk through the bubble in the carpet.
Yeah, you definitely walk around the carpet. It's fine.
Alright. Wait, but I can't walk through it. I can only walk around it.
Oh, that's what you meant to do.
But the other people... Oh, you know what? It's got to be because they can't perceive the bubbles. Like, I can perceive them, and that prevents me from intending to walk, like, at them, I guess, or something. Because, like, they can't perceive it, so they can't intend to touch it or do anything with it. But I can because I can perceive it. That's my theory.
Crazy world, yeah.
Alright, so, let me go over, like, this guy has a bubble hanging from it. Let me go over and, like, poke his beak. Can I do that?
Yeah, but Stan doesn't want to, so you don't.
Okay. What does Stan want to do?
Stan wants to have fun and relax for once.
Well, that's just too bad. Is there anyone here I recognize?
You don't recognize anyone. Stan seems like you feel inside Stan there's, you know, maybe a quarter of the people he might, you know, have a recognition of.
Oh, random thought. Can I remember any of the people or can I remember anything that I couldn't remember before? So let me, like, because of that thing I attached to inside of Stan. Like, let's say, for example, can I remember murdering Aunt Mildred now?
No, you feel more like Stan than yourself.
Okay. More like Stan than myself. Okay, so, I'll like, do I remember where the food, like, bar is, where, like, snacks are?
Yeah, well, yes, the party has many different food centers throughout the place because it's a mansion, but there's, you know, like, kind of a main dining area near the kitchen, like, right off the kitchen.
Let's head to the kitchen.
Alright. Well, actually, it would be in the dining room.
No. Alright, we're in the dining room. Isn't it like that?
Sure.
Okay, so, who's in here?
There's rows of people sitting and, like, eating and chatting and whatnot. It's all filling up the whole table.
Okay. None of them look significant?
Jan looks familiar.
Jan. Oh, I'll go over. Say, hey, honey.
Stan, where have you been? Oh my God, we're just about to do toast. Okay, Stan, everyone, Stan's here. She hands you a glass. Okay, go ahead. She takes the glass. Okay, go ahead. Say the toast.
Everybody, I just wanna thank you all for coming, and this toast is to the former owner of this house, Baron Mortimer von Fogwhistle III. Really great guy. So let's all drink to that. Cheers.
Everyone they all drink a toast. Jen kind of whispers to you you didn't mention your daughter. She's graduating.
Oh, and folks, forgot to mention. Let's also drink to my wonderful daughter Cypress. She's graduating, and so kindergarten. I'm sure they know that, honey. And so we're all very proud of her, and she's really glad to have you all here celebrating her graduation. So thank you all for coming, and cheers. Okay.
Can't believe you mentioned the former occupant of the house before your own daughter. What possessed you to say something like that?
Interesting choice of words. But, well, I just think he's a really great guy, honey. I mean,
You never said that before.
Well, look. Credit where credit's due.
I guess.
Wait, what? Of course I said that before. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't remember these conversations.
How can you not remember these conversations? You hate your dad.
I don't do that. Just that's just my reaction. I'll say, come on, he's my father. I don't want, you got to put old grudges in the past. I just think he's like a, you got to consider everything he did for me, right? I mean, it wouldn't exist if not for him, right?
She kind of squints at you. Okay, Stan.
Look, honey, I just think
Jensen's in here. She goes off to meet another couple.
Okay. All right. Let me go talk to the portrait. I'll be like, hey there, buddy.
He doesn't respond to you.
I'll poke him in the eye.
It's a painting.
All right.
There's an older gentleman standing next to you. I tried that myself.
Fun, isn't it?
I poke every painting in the eye just to show him who's boss.
That's how it's done. This one especially is the best one. Best one. That guy, he was no good.
They're all no good. I get paintings made just about the people I don't like. I can hang them up and poke them in the eye.
Man after my own heart.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I had my own heart painted.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Well, they were doing surgery, so I said, do a painting. I got it up.
Oh, wait,
look at it.
Oh, so you did so you had an artist.
I had an artist that died, and they said, you can't have someone in here with charcoal during surgery, and I said, you watch me.
You, sir. You are a bold fellow.
I still poke it. It's my own heart. I poke it. Doesn't have an eye, but I poke it.
Well, that's a man of conviction. I respect that.
I don't make exceptions. I have a philosophy, and I stick to it.
Well, what's your name, good sir?
Phineas.
Phineas.
That's right.
And forgive me, but how did you meet us again?
We met at the Jensens.
Of course. Man, Phineas, you hats off. You seem like a pretty chill guy.
Yeah, you know, back in my glory days, I would have done anything for a banana, but now it's all about poking paintings in the eye.
Banana? You're a big banana fellow?
Well, I can't stand the fruit, honestly, but I went on a big trip. Big trip. About eating them. Somebody said, you should eat a banana. Because you hate them. And I said, you watch me. And I did. For years.
Did you prove that guy wrong?
Never met him again.
Well, if you did, I bet he would have been sorry.
Oh, I know it.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. We'll have...
We met at the Jensens!
Yeah, well, I forgot.
Looking forward to your painting being completed.
Thank you, sir. I'll have yours expedited as well.
You can't paint me! You're stealing my soul!
Wait, I am? Is that how that works?
You paint someone, you steal their soul.
That's what happens? That's the ghost rules?
What are you talking about, son? I just want to poke someone in the eye.
You paint someone, you steal their soul. Interesting. How did you come by that knowledge?
It's just well-worn fact.
What if somebody made two different paintings of the same person? What happens to their soul?
I'm not a priest. I'm just a man who used to hate bananas and still does.
Alright. That's fair. Well, hats off to you, sir. You keep stealing souls and poke him in the eye.
Will do.
Alright, is there anything else in here? Is there still as many green bubbles as before?
Oh yeah, people are eating green bubble. I mean, this guy who you were talking to was dripping out his ear.
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem harmful. I guess, you know.
Sure, that guy seemed normal.
Pardon me. Wait, I'll ask the guy. By the way, what do you think of all the green bubbles everywhere?
I love bubbles. I ate them for years.
Really? Green bubbles?
Yes. Green absinthe. Goes down smooth.
Absinthe?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a drink. Simpleton. It's what I'm drinking right now.
Alright, fair enough. Like, do I see it in his hand?
No.
It's just a normal drink?
No, it's green.
But it's not like green bubble green? It's not like...
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard. They're both green.
Okay, fair enough. Or do the other guests have something that looks like what he's drinking?
They're not... No.
Okay. It's just him. Alright, let's go, wander out of this room.
Alright, where do you want to go now?
Let's check out the kitchen.
Alright. The last page. Yep.
Alright, who's in here?
There's a bunch of hired chefs in here, like, chopping up and yelling. It's like one of those chef shows where everyone's yelling at you.
I'll say to them, hey folks, keep up the good work.
They'll, like, stop while they say that. And then just go back to the front to you.
I'll be like, guys, you know those big gelatinous bubbles everywhere? Do you think we could, get some more of those?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, never mind. Let's, the amount that you have is fine. Okay. Is the fire going?
Yep.
Alright, anything unusual about that?
No, it's just green.
Oh, really? I'll go over to the fire.
Okay.
I'll talk to you. Hey, what's going on? Don't play quiet.
Hey, shoo. Somebody like pushes you out of the way and sticks a big pizza in there.
Alright. Green fire, that's unusual. Let's go into... You know, a good place to go would be the family room. Let's head there.
Okay.
Alright, green bubble still there?
Yep.
Is it the same? Has it grown?
It takes up this much.
I guess I can't talk to the paintings, but I will poke Uncle Eddie in the eye.
You feel like you, somewhere, somehow, you hear.
Alright. Alright, I'll go over to this guy. Oh wait, I don't remember how I left it, but like there was a painting that was on the back of this that was another one of these.
Yeah, you left them stacked on top of each other, I believe.
Alright, well let me look at the one that had the mustache on it.
Okay.
Is that still the same? It still has the mustache on it and everything?
Yeah. Same mustache, same snot coming out of his mouth.
Does Stan have any recollection of that?
Stan kind of recalls, he guesses Cypress must have gotten a little out of hand.
Stan's mistaken. Okay. Alright, so let's turn on the TV.
Alright, you go over and you turn it on. This is an empty room, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
No guests in here.
Okay.
You turn it on. Seems to have getting a little trouble getting a signal on this channel. Start like flipping through and try to like try to get it. And then like you like see a flash of like someone with just like no face and just a grinning mouth.
Oh, that guy again.
Split second and you see someone on the news like, oh, in the news today, there's a lot of people running around looking for truffles. That was a big story today, and they're trying to get those truffles out of the ground, like little piggies, looking for truffles in the dirt. Wow. Look at that.
Truffles in the dirt.
There's a big green bubble hanging on the top of his head.
Oh my god. This is serious. Alright,
What are we discussing? Look at that dandruff. Gotta brush him.
and now there's cat butt in it.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so, where should I go next? Alright, let's go to the... I guess let's try going to the... one of the towers.
Okay, which one?
No. You know what? Screw that. First, I have to go to the dungeon. I have to see how far it gets to it. It's a good cat.
Do you want attention, Michael? That's huge. Alright. You make it to the dungeon. Seemingly not animals down here.
Huh. I'll talk to Farzican. Hey, buddy.
You son of a bitch!
Really? No, you can talk.
I see right through you. I see what you're trying to do, eh? Oh, I see who's inside you, worm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you're Stan. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, good old Stan found his way to the basement and is talking nonchalantly to a skeleton. Yeah. Our hatred goes back so far, Fogwhistle, that I am communicating to you through a possession, and you can't trick me, you sack of crap.
Oh, all right. I may not be able to trick you, but I can kick you now.
Hey!
I'll kick his leg.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, if I wasn't on the verge of taking everything from you, I'd be even more pissed.
Good luck.
Oh, I don't need luck. I don't need luck. Stands the can. It's all going away. You're in a meat sack now. You're about to bite the big one.
Keep telling yourself that, Farzican.
Oh, I will. I will. Just come an inch closer, you little twat.
I will. I come like 3 inches closer.
A big spike comes out of nowhere and lands into your shoulder blade.
What the hell?
I got you, you sack of crap!
How can you do that?
Wouldn't you love to know my secrets? You're in a lot of pain. You've got a big spike coming out of your shoulder.
I've been impaled?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're not mortally wounded, but you're definitely wounded.
Yeah, by the way, question, now that I'm alive again, can I save game?
Nope!
You bastard.
Possession rules.
Alright.
A whole other mouthing to that.
Dang it. Okay, let's get out of here now that he's actually a threat to me, and let's go upstairs.
Yeah, you better run! You better run, you sack of crap!
Alright,
Okay, you bleed your way upstairs.
Okay.
With the spike still sticking out of you.
Alright, where's a good place to go for, I mean, I guess I'll go to, like, a bathroom, look for, like a first aid kit or something.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you go in the bathroom, do you pull out the stake? There's like gauze and it's well stocked.
How big is this stake?
I don't know, it's like that. Like, it got you good. Okay. But it's like in your tendon here, but it's not like...
Okay. It's not, like, life-threatening, like...
And it's not great. Like,
yeah.
You eventually bleed out.
Okay. Alright, so let's try and, like, you know, clean off the wound and try and, like, I don't know, apply some, like, tight bandages or band-aids if there are any, or, you know, whatever I can do.
Okay. Alright, so you clean it up, you pull the thing out, it hurts. You put some alcohol on there, it hurts even more. You know, you put some, whatever, you get it all bandaged up and you try to look at it, you know, in the mirror, and you see a shape staring back at you, pointing.
Who's that? I like look behind me.
Just see a whispers.
I'll look in the mirror again.
There's nothing there except a little excuse me, a trail of green that kind of floats up, a little fizzing pattern.
Is that what he was pointing at?
Maybe somewhere around there.
Alright. What did he look like, by the way?
It was kind of amorphous, dark, couldn't even tell the gender.
Okay. So where is this green floaty stuff heading?
It's just kind of floating up a little bit. It's gone.
Where was it coming from?
I mean, it was just, it seemed like it was a superimposition into the room. It was just like kind of there in the mirror.
Is there anything behind the mirror? I guess that's where I got the bandages.
Yeah, it's just like all the medicine stuff.
I'll like poke the mirror where it came from. Okay, and the guy was just pointing at the mirror, right?
I mean, he was pointing towards you.
Towards me.
You saw him in the mirror, or it in the mirror. You pointed.
Okay. Alright, that doesn't seem like a problem, so let's ignore that. Now let's go up to one of the towers.
Okay, which one?
They were like north and south, right?
Yep.
Let's go to the north. Okay. What's it like in here?
It's like there's no guests up here, but like there's a big green splotch where the painting used to be, and you can see it kind of oozing out of the chinks in the brickwork.
Okay. I'll look under the rug.
A puddle of green.
I'll step.
You step right next to it, just like you wanted.
Okay.
Putting your foot down now.
That's right. Alright, I will go over to the window and look at it.
It's dark. You can hear the sounds of the party from downstairs. There's a kind of a wind blowing and kind of whipping around you, and there's a sound on it. You can almost make out. It seems to say,
I'll say, who is that? Alright, that doesn't seem important. let's go to the other tower.
okay.
Alright, what's it like in here? Green bubbly stuff?
Yeah, there's green bubbles like kind of protruding around these boxes and all that.
Alright, I'll look inside the bag.
Just look inside. There's a bubble. It's maybe the size of a baseball. It kind of floats up out of the bag.
I'll grab it.
You catch it.
Really? Is it a green bubble?
Yeah.
Wow. I'll look at it.
Turn it around. It's like swimming in the surface. You can kind of... In the surface of the bubble, you see letters swim up. They spell out, it's time.
For what?
The bubble pops. You can hear a childish giggle.
From where?
It's like around you.
Sweet. Okay, that was interesting. Let's go check out, I don't know, the bedroom.
All right.
Alright. So,
Get your ass. Well,
nice.
bust your thing out.
Let's see. You know what occurs to me?
What's that?
This is like it's gonna be upside down.
It's actually.
Alright, anything in here?
Yeah, there's like a bunch of party guests in the bed.
So they're like, hey guys, what are you doing? Like a bunch of them?
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be like, hey man, don't stop on my account. Do I recognize him?
Nope.
Alright. Anything else in here? I'll look under the floorboard.
Hey,
Mouthy!
how's it going, partner?
Terrible!
Really? Well, you look a little fleshier than usual.
Yeah, that's a problem. How do I, like, is there a way to get out of a possession?
Getting out of a possession. Getting out of possession. Now that's a hot commodity. Yeah. Look. Stan. Can I call you Stan?
No!
Alright. Look, the only way you can get out of possession is if you reconcile whatever was keeping you tied to this mortal coil in the first place.
You mean, like, finish my unfinished business?
Yeah.
And then what? And then I just move on?
Well, I guess so.
Well, what's the point of that? I might as well just live out this life and then just die. Oh, like, same result.
I guess so, but if you die in that body, you don't move on. You... Pow! You go to the ghost zone, other zone, bad zone.
Ghost zone. Alright, well, that is not acceptable, so I'm gonna have to find another way, even if I have to, like, break or rewrite the ghost rules myself.
Oh, rewriting the ghost rules. Now that takes some doing there.
But it can be done.
Look, nobody can break the rules except the rule breakers.
Who are the rule breakers?
The people who make the rules.
And who's that?
The rule breakers.
The rule breakers?
The gang of rule breakers.
Oh, okay. And, what have they done? What have you heard about them?
Well, they made the ghost rules.
So they made them, and then they break them.
Rules are made to be broken, baby.
Oh! I mean, how could I get in touch with these rule breakers?
You're asking me for a strategy, a plan, a point A to point B for contacting rule breakers?
Well, anything you can get me just point me in the direction.
Look, if I knew how to contact a rule breaker, I wouldn't be a disembodied mouth.
I mean, I don't know why not. I think that's pretty cool. But
Oh, I agree. Listen, if you're just going to try to willy-nilly trying to find a rule breaker, you gotta break rules. You can't contact a rule breaker without becoming a rule breaker.
I see. And I guess you can't ask you how to break a rule because you don't know that.
That's right.
Alright, so do you know anything about what's been happening, like, in this mansion.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, as far as I understand it, my grandfather got in here and took over the place and has been mucking things up, and now there's green bubbles all over everything. Like, look around. Look at the green bubbles. Are there green bubbles in here?
There are.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like, look at those.
Well, I don't rightly see, but I'll take for your word for it. There's definitely something pretty dangerous going on here. You should keep your heckles up.
I will. I guess so. Alright, well, thank you, Mouthy. If I think of any other questions, I will expect your presence.
Oh, you can count.
He swallows a bubble.
Mouthy, you okay? I'll try to, like, pull it out of his mouth.
He's gone.
Oh, God.
And the bubble's still there.
You greedy bastards. It's time. Yeah, we'll see what time it is. I'll try and like catch this bubble.
Yeah, you this time, yeah, again, you grab a sock.
Alright, well. Let's go into another room. Let us go into the game room. Alright, I'll go say hello to Luke. Wait, is there anyone in here?
Yeah, there's people playing pool and throwing darts and kind of chatting around and stuff.
Is that weird rug on the floor again?
What weird rug?
Remember there was like a weird rug and it had that weird pattern and Lucifant was freaking out about it and like it ended up giving me some weird hallucination after I figured out, you know, where I first saw that dude with the faceless face and the big grin.
Oh, that's right, yeah. No, it's not here.
Okay. Green bubbles?
Oh, yeah. Some of the, like, all the cue balls are wrapped in green bubbles. Like, some of the cue sticks are as well. And, like, the dartboard, like, oh, it's everywhere.
Alright. I'll try talking to Musafin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey! You can hear me. Hello? Musafin, are you okay? Musafin, what's been happening? Well, who's milling around in here?
A couple of people playing pool. I don't know, just some random partygoers.
I'll talk to one of them. I'll be like, hey, how's the pool going?
It's alright, you know, people playing a game, you know, it's alright.
Like, are the green bubbles too much? Do they get in the way of your game?
I don't know, you need balls to play the game. I don't know, that's how the game's played, you know?
Fair point. Alright, I guess it doesn't look like... I'll like glance under the table, just to see.
There's a big green bubble under there.
I'll kick it.
You hurt your toe on the side of the table.
Alright, let's get, do I have inventory now? Can I, like, pick up things?
Sure.
Oh my god. And pick up a dart.
Hey, that's my dart! I'm playing!
Oh, sorry. Alright, let me, like, honk the, Lucifan's nose.
Hello! Oh, Mortimer?
Lucifant! You okay? What's going on?
Mortimer, what's happening to the house?
I don't know. You can perceive it?
I cannot see so well anymore.
What's happened to you?
I'm sleeping, Morty. I'm sleeping away.
Hang in there, Musafint. No, Musafint, no! I'll honk his nose again. Okay. I'll say like. Well, I guess. I'll be like, we'll get you. We'll fix this, Musafint. All right. I don't know why he can talk to me. No. Well, whatever. Let's Well, let's go into Wait, first I wanted to go check out those grapes. Just make sure there isn't anything weird about them.
Okay.
What the other people are eating.
Mm-hmm.
Let me did I see any of them in the kitchen? Or the dining room?
Yeah, there's bowls of fruit around. Yeah, so there's some here. You know.
Okay, I'll grab a grape.
Okay, so nice green grape.
I'll like poke it.
Ooh, it's pretty satisfying.
I'll eat it.
Well, it's a good green grape.
Okay. I'll look at myself. Do I have any green bubbles on me?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know where they've always been.
Which is where?
You just keep a healthy amount of green bubbles all over your body.
Good to know. Alright, Alright, let's go to Cypress's room.
Okay.
I'm not a ghost anymore, so. And I am her father, so. Oh my god, wait a second. Am I breaking ghost rules by doing this? Maybe that means I can contact a rule breaker. Okay, Cypress in here?
She's sitting on the bed, swinging her legs.
Green bubbles in here?
Nope.
Whoa. I'll be like, hey honey.
Enough.
What do you mean?
She hops down off the bed. It's time to finish this, Morty.
Oh.
Couldn't stay in the shed, could you?
Apparently not, grandfather.
At least you're not totally stupid.
But you are, because you are in a kid's body, and I'm in an adult's body, and I have the advantage.
Oh, you crack me up. You crack me up, kid. You know that. I really find you amusing. You know, it's a good thing you got washed. It really is.
Are you responsible for that?
Yes.
Oh! Do tell. Why?
Oh yeah, like I'm just gonna lay out my whole plan. I'm gonna just give you all the deeds. I'm just gonna spill my guts to you, you worthless worm.
That's right.
Alright, you're right. You're getting on my nerves.
As I was hoping to.
You thought you knew everything. You were running the whole place. You had run all of us out. And I never forgot that. And in death, I certainly never forgot that. So I bided my time. I knew that when I had you, I was gonna kick you. Kick you hard. That's why. And you went out for Halloween. I
made sure to screw up your queen, so you wouldn't know what was coming. So you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have any concept what was going to eat away at your power.
And what's that?
You look at me. You look at me in this little just graduated kindergarten body. Doesn't seem very powerful now, does it?
No.
Just a little girl. Just an innocent little girl. In a little dress.
Can't say it does.
Yeah. Well. You don't have a memory. You don't have a memory, Mortimer.
Yeah, we've established that.
I'm gonna keep establishing it.
And I am gonna like pull your pigtails.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna scream and then a bunch of adults are gonna come here and arrest you for child abuse.
That's a fair point.
Damn straight.
Is that your only defense?
No, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just asking. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to make an amateur mistake like having only that one defense. You know, it's just thinking more of you than that. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just go telling you all my defenses. That like
yeah, sure. You have all these defenses. You're just not going to tell me that. I'm sure that's the situation.
That is the situation. Now listen. Here's what we're gonna do.
All right.
You were clever enough to get Stan. Got my little faithful manservant. You took him over. And now you're running around. Now you're trapped. You're trapped in that fleshy bag.
Well, so are you, it seems.
Yes. But you'll recall, my body is 5 years old.
So?
I've got a lifetime, Mortimer. I've got a lifetime to bring the food.
That's your plan?
Oh yes. And even if I don't, the pure spite that you won't have anything, it keeps me very happy. Fatherkin will take over soon, and you'll be left with nothing, and you'll be exiled. All will be right in the world.
That sounds fantastic, except for one problem.
Now what's that?
It's not gonna happen.
Now why is that?
Because I'm gonna get out of this body and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, you just try to beat up a poor defenseless little girl. You just try.
Oh, I don't even have to beat up the little girl. I'll break the ghost rules. I'll beat you up somehow. I'll pull you out with me.
Yeah, you dream on. Dream on. Gosh, if only you had an inkling what it's gonna be like to be exiled, you wouldn't be so cocky, you sack of crap.
Wouldn't I?
You're just reversing anything I say. It's not clever.
Ah, but who said I was trying to be clever? Listen, grandfather. Are you responsible for the green bubbles?
Why are we talking about soap bubbles? It's pointless.
Oh, so there's something even you don't know about.
What are you talking about? The possession has rotted your brain.
Now who has no concept?
No,
Alright.
no concept? What? You're just saying what I didn't say and saying it's something. It's not. You've gone mental. You can't deal with the pressure and you've cracked.
Keep telling yourself that, grandfather.
I will, because it's correct.
Did you watch Mortimer 2 as well?
Mortimer 2. Did I wash him?
Yeah.
Well, I might as well say, hell yeah.
Why?
But, 'cause knowledge is dangerous.
You were afraid of Mortimer 2 knowing stuff?
Well, look, it's better to cover your bases.
Good point. Who else did you wash?
Who didn't I wash? I'm a cleanly man. Or should I say, well,
Oh yeah? Well, you know what else? You may think you're clever, but in the meantime, you have to live a little girl's life. And just now, you've graduated.
Yeah, I graduated kindergarten. What's the big deal?
The big deal is, now you have to celebrate.
It's a grown-up party. What do you mean I have to celebrate?
What, you think you can just stay up here and not show some face and, you know, sulk?
Mom was letting me do it.
Yeah, well, that is... Mom was mistaken, so now you have to come downstairs.
You know you're not my real dad. I'm your real grandfather.
Well, I may not be your real dad, but I'm just doing the best I can. So you have to.
Oh my God. Honey, you up there?
Yes, sweetie. I'm trying to get Cypress to come down and say hello to the guests.
Oh, Cypress, come on down, won't you, dear?
Oh, I grin at Cypress.
Oh, you rat bastard. Oh, I'll get you for this one. Oh, I'll get you for this.
Yeah, let's see that.
Oh.
This was your whole plan, get it and possess a kid. Like that's hilarious. I thought you had this whole like all this magic and all of that just to possess somebody. That's pretty fun.
You're worthless. You know that? You're a worthless kid. I always said it, and I'll keep saying it.
I take that as a compliment.
Ugh. He follows you out.
All right, let's go down into the dining room. Okay, everybody, this is Cypress. She wanted to say hello.
Oh, Cloud Jenna, they're here.
We're all very proud of her. Yeah.
That was your plan. That's your big. You just make an announcement for me, and that was it.
Yeah. So that was the plan. So why don't you socialize for a while? I mean, if you go back up to your room and sulk, I mean that would be pretty lame.
You think I care about being lame? I don't care.
Yeah, but you're gonna get in trouble. I'm your dad now, so you have to do what I say.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm gonna have to see about all this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, looks like you hurt yourself there. I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh yeah? Is that how this is gonna be?
Yeah. Just might be. It just might be. Are you any closer to getting all these people out of your house? Clock's ticking.
I didn't even realize that's what I wanted to do here. What do you mean clock's ticking? What's gonna happen?
Tick tock, tick tock. Think that little flesh sack will save you from the countdown?
What countdown?
Come on. I didn't wash you that good.
Wait. Like not the countdown, like that, like it's been like 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
But the countdown is 30 days.
Yeah. Except, have you checked a calendar recently?
No.
Didn't think so. Washed it right out.
Okay. Let me check the calendar.
It's the 30th of October.
Okay.
Or is it 30th? No, October would be a holiday. 30th of November.
By the way, does Stan have a phone? Is this modern day? Does Stan have a cell phone?
Yeah, he has a cell phone.
Does it have a calendar app?
Yeah.
All right. Does it what's in the calendar? Can I find out from that calendar when they moved in?
Yeah, they moved in 10 days ago.
Okay.
But your memory has been erased for 20 days.
What do you mean?
You thought you had 30 days. You have hours.
Oh my god. Alright. So I just misremembered the amount of time that...
Yes, it seems like there was a period of about 20 days between when you thought you got back to your house that are just gone, and then when the Stan and Jan and Cypress moved in that are just washed out. Looking at the time.
Between when I thought I got back to my...
You got back to your place.
Okay.
20 days happened that you have no recollection of and don't recall. Then the folks moved in, the 10 days that you played the game, and now it's the final day of the month.
But I thought as soon as I got back, I thought I saw them moving in. They had already moved in.
Just that memory was erased. Between that second you got back, and then you're incorporeal.
Oh, so I got back, saw them, and then 20 missing days.
No, you got back, 20 missing days, and the next instant, walking in, you see them.
Okay.
It's a pretty thorough job.
Alright, so, let's see. So I want to get the people out. Alright. Wait, grandfather, did you mean the physical people or the ghosty people?
It's all mine! Me and Fuzz are gonna have a party!
Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, first of all, let me go back into the kitchen. I'm gonna say, stay down here and socialize, Cypress. Have a good time, young lady.
Oh, I'm having a ball! I'm gonna have some wine!
Jan, Cypress is drinking.
Cypress, come on! Just stop her! You're her father! What's wrong with you?
Well, she doesn't listen to me.
You got her downstairs. I couldn't get that. Jesus, Cypress, come on.
Alright, let me go into the kitchen.
Okay.
Alright. These are metal or wooden?
Some of them are metal, some of them are wooden.
Well, let me grab a wooden one.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch it on fire.
Sure.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. Hold on. I'm gonna catch it on fire. Is this a catch?
It's like fire resistant, so you like really have to hold it in there.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll hold it in there.
You're gonna catch it on fire! You're catching everything on fire!
I know. It's okay. I know what I'm doing. Alright, I'll wait till it catches on fire, and then I will take it.
Yeah.
It's burning green fire, right?
Yeah.
Take it into the dungeon.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it at Fars again.
What are you doing?
What do you think? What does it look like?
You're just burning my bones!
That's right! And now I will leave you to burn. Bye-bye! I'll run away before he can step.
You bastard!
Alright, let's go up to let's see. Let's go up to the family room where what's his face is where his signature is, and let's like take off the dartboard. Not the family room, the game room. Let's take off the dartboard and let's physically punch through the wall to try to get that like a signature off.
Wait, what? You're gonna... What are you trying to get off? The signature?
Like Farzikan's like blood signature.
Oh, okay, you're trying to pull that. Hey, we're playing darts here!
Yeah, well, there's a blood signature behind it that's gonna curse me to oblivion, so you're just gonna have to be patient.
A blood signature? That sounds hokey.
Yeah, it's pretty hokey.
Alright, you pull off the dartboard.
Alright. And I'll take one of these here baseball bats and smash the wall.
Hey, we were looking at those baseball bats!
Well, too bad. It's my house. I'll smash the hole in the wall there.
You use it and the bat shatters.
Dang. I'll try and scrape it off with the dart.
Hey, I was looking at that dart!
You'll get the dart back.
Okay, you try to scrape it off. It's like it melts the tip of the dart.
Melts it?
Yeah. That's a cool trick.
What is? Oh, the guy says?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you should try that. Alright, so much for that idea. But I do still have to get the family of the living out. What can I do to do that? I mean, I could catch the place on fire, but then they'd probably just come back.
You're also burning down your abode. You don't know what's gonna happen if you do that.
Yeah. However, after they flee, if I get the house back, like, I can stop it from burning just through sheer force of will, right? That's the ghost rules.
Well, if you're in your ghostly form.
That's true. Okay, so let me go find Jan.
Okay. She's in the hallway with a bunch of folks chatting with people here.
So, how are you liking the party, Jan?
Oh, it's wonderful. We've been playing this for so long. I'm so glad we got to combine our daughter's graduation with our housewarming party. We can It's magnificent. The house finally feels like it's ours, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not really, liking it that much. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't really like it? Stan's so simple when he jokes.
Look, look. It brings all these bad memories of my dad and my family. It's like,
Oh, you barely knew them, and come on. Besides, this is ours now, and we've decided this for a long time, that this is where we're gonna make our life. And that's what we're gonna do. Come on, loosen up.
Didn't it bother you that time that the house was haunted and we had to bring a psychic here?
Oh, damn it. I'm trying to enjoy the party. And I'm trying to enjoy our life together. And honestly, ever since then, I felt like it.
Like the green bubbles don't even bother you?
No, look, the house could use some sprucing up in places, but we'll smooth out the bubbles in the wallpaper, okay?
She really said bubbles?
Yeah.
And there's no bubbles actually in the wall. The wallpaper doesn't have bubble designs, does it?
It doesn't have bubble designs, but some of it is has little wiggles in it.
I'll say. So it doesn't seem unusual to you that there's mystical green bubbles hanging out of the walls.
Look, I wouldn't call the walls mystical, but I would call them. There's a certain charm. It's kind of magical.
Is it normal for green bubbles to hang out a little? That seems a little unusual to me.
What seems unusual to you, Stan?
Green bubbles.
It's hard to hear you here. Can we talk about this later?
Jen, focus for a second. Okay, do you remember that time when you came into the family room and you caught Cypress sitting on a green bubble and she was talking to it and you got all freaked out and took her outside?
Stan, I don't... This is upsetting. Why are you talking about upsetting things at a time like this?
Well, if the bubbles are upsetting, then maybe you shouldn't live in a house with them.
Look, Stan, we are living here. This is our home, and it feels like it, doesn't it?
I just think it puts Cypress in danger.
Stan, this is the safest school district in the county. She is so safe. Beyond safe. We moved here so she would be safe.
From what?
From all the... I don't know, all that bad voodoo.
Bad voodoo, you say? Interesting. They say, it almost, Jen, it almost seems as if, you can't remember what scared you, what scared us away from there to bring Cypress here to be safe. And you can't focus on the green bubbles here. It almost makes you wonder if that same threat followed us here and is lulling us into a false sense of security.
Stan, you're scaring me. I think you should lie down, take an aspirin. Really, I am. I'm worried about you.
About me?
Yes.
Well, you're the one who doesn't,
Where would we go, Stan? Fine. You want to have this conversation? Let's have this conversation. Where would we go? Not the place that we've worked for years to be able to move to and to be able to uproot our whole lives and just come to and make a home. Where are we going to go?
I know of some nice places.
Like what? Name one.
The Chesterton Hills apartments are very luxurious this time of year.
Chesterton Hills. Okay, because the Jensens. We visited the Jensens that one time, met half the people here, and now we have to go live in Chesterton Hills.
What's the next logical step here? I have to get everybody out.
Chesterton Apartments. Look, we live in a mansion. Now, Stan, we're not going to go to a crummy apartment complex? Are you kidding me?
Look, Jan, what would it take to convince you? Do you need, like...
Nothing, there's nothing that's going to convince me of anything.
What if Cypress was in danger here?
Yeah, she's been thriving here.
Yeah, but what if...
Like, just overnight, I feel like her reading level has increased by, like, 10 grades.
That's interesting. Don't you, like, what if I could demonstrate that she's in some kind of danger? Would that be enough?
Stan, you speaking in these insane hypotheticals. What danger is Cypress possibly in right now? You're drunk. That's what you are. You're drunk.
I most certainly am not. All right, Jan. You know what? Let me get back to you.
Yeah, you do that, Stan.
Let me go back out into the dining room and see if I can find someone who seems like they know everyone at the party. Someone who seems like they're kind of milling around, you know, like talking to everybody.
Okay. Yeah, you notice, there's a woman who seems to have been around, in all the rooms that you've been to and kind of playing around.
Alright, let me go say hello to her.
Oh, hello, darling.
Hello. How are you? How are you enjoying the party?
Oh, simply marvelous, Stan. This is really a very successful snack.
Excellent. So, I see you've been intermingling with everybody. You seem to know everybody here.
Oh, of course, Stanley. I couldn't stand for anyone not to be introduced, so I make the round.
Well, pardon me. I don't suppose you happen to have bumped into anybody who is might be some sort of psychic, some sort of exorcist, something like that.
A psychic exorcist? That sounds simply delicious. I can't say I've inquired about everyone's profession here. I generally find topics of one's employment rather dull, but something along the lines of a exorcist, well, that would be absolutely fascinating.
I do say so. I think so. Thank you. Let me know if you run into anybody like that.
Is this a scavenger hunt, Stanley? Are we rooting out the psychics amongst us? Is that a little game we're playing now?
Of course.
Oh, well, how will I know a psychic when I see them?
Well, they tell you they're psychic.
Oh, I'm trusting everyone's word now. Is that how it goes?
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, then I've definitely met a few psychics already.
Really?
Oh, of course. Everyone says they're a mind reader now.
Oh, I know. Isn't it absurd?
It's absolutely preposterous.
I'd love to meet them. You see, I'm curious about how these people come into such a strange mindset, and I'd like to interview them.
Oh, of course. Well, there's not 3 people today that I met that told me they were into some sort of hogwash about tarot cards or astrology or palm reading, some such.
Oh, could you point me in the direction of one?
Of course. I think Bruce over there was one. He's standing over there by the flowers. A woman by the name of Christine, I think. And Thelonious. Yeah. Thelonious, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for your help.
Of course.
Alright, let's start with Thelonious.
Alright, well, you don't know a Thelonious, so you have to try to...
Wait, she didn't point him out?
No, that was one she didn't point out.
Oh, sorry, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Rose! Stanley!
I'm so sorry, I'm terrible with names. Rose,
Offended.
please don't take it personally, I've had too much to drink tonight, but listen, Rose, you didn't point out, Thelonious to me.
Oh, Thelonious, I thought he was here, but I guess not. He's somewhere. You know Thelonious.
Oh, yeah.
You introduced him to me.
Of course. Well, thank you very much, Rose.
Of course.
Let me go, alright, let's start with Bruce then.
Alright.
Hey, Bruce.
Oh, hello.
So you're a psychic?
Well, I'm not a true psychic. I don't see the future, per se. But I do commune with the forces of fate.
I see. So if you... Alright, so Bruce, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If you were confronted by a person who was, let's say, just hypothetically, possessed by a ghost, could you tell?
I have no way of directly ascertaining the possession or non-possession of such a person. However, I would be able to, through indirect means, make a guess, an educated guess, through these alternate route methods.
What information would you need to know to make such a guess?
Well, I would need to know basic things like age, sex, race, religion, income.
Okay. Alright, well, so I can just tell you that...
tax return.
Okay, so I can just tell you stuff like that information, and you can make an educated guess.
I can make... well, I need to consult with the dealings with the fates that I deal with.
Okay, alright, so let me give you that information now, and you make a guess, alright? This person...
I misspoke. It's not so much a guess as a prediction.
Alright, sounds good to me. Now, alright, this person is a little girl.
Okay.
So she's female, and she just graduated from kindergarten. What is that, like 6? She's
6 years old, okay.
Okay, yeah, so, and she, is a child, so she's not employed, so she doesn't have any income.
Zero income.
Zero income.
Not even an allowance.
Does Stan remember an allowance?
Stan, yeah, he gives her some cash, a little spending money.
We give her a little spending money here and there.
Did you say it's under $5,000 a year?
Well, is it? Okay. Yes, it's under $5,000.
Under $5,000 a year. Qualifies her for she qualifies for under the poverty line. The federal guidelines. However, she is a child, so she's not eligible for poverty assistance.
Right. So is she a ghost?
Well, let me do my let me commune with the fates.
All right, you do that. Thank you. And whatever your result is, don't tell anybody else. Just me. Okay, this is very sensitive information.
Okay, well, all right. Well, it'll take me about. I don't have all the proper equipment, so it'll take me about 10 minutes to properly do the communing.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay,
You do that. So let's go talk to Christine.
Yeah, as you leave him, he puts on his glasses and takes out a calculator.
Awesome. All right, let's go find Christine.
Oh, okay. She's around in this room as well. She was pointed out.
All right. Hey, Christine. How's it going? How are you enjoying the party?
You're looking fine.
Oh, thank you. So are you?
Oh, thank you. I just had my nails done.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, I got it done right at the same beauty parlor that Jan gets them done.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
You know what else I heard?
What?
I heard you were a psychic. Is that true?
Oh, I say so many things, but yes, it's true. I am very good at tarot. I can tell anyone's future through the power of the cards.
Okay, well, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Let's say hypothetically someone was, I don't know, possessed by a ghost, right?
Okay.
Could you tell?
Could I? Look, tarot predicts the future. Okay?
Okay.
It's very good at predicting the future.
Right.
Predicting the present is a different ball of wax, you know?
Oh, okay.
It's not that easy. The future, yes. The present, weird about, you know?
Right.
It's, besides, my collection is still small at this point, if you understand me.
Yeah.
I've just started getting into tarot, and I only own a few cards, Some of the real people who are really into it have hundreds of thousands of cards, but I only have maybe a small box, But I can see what I can do. I can crack out those cards and try to, swap them around, shuffle them up, pull them out, and see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, please do that.
I don't have them on me, except, wait a minute, maybe I do. You know what? I always keep some in my trunk in case people want to trade. Do you have any tarot cards, by the way?
I don't, sorry.
Oh, that's a bummer. What? Oh!
Well, if you could do that and just give your best.
Well, I gotta get it out of the trunk of my car, well, can you hold my drink? I really don't want to spill it. I don't
Sure,
trust anything.
of
Okay,
of course.
you take this.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go get my cards, but you have to be there when we do the reading, or else we can't do it.
All right.
Whoever we're doing the reading on needs to be there.
All right, so we will do that when you get back. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll be back at 10.
Okay.
I'll go get my cards.
All right.
Also, if you know anyone, I'm looking for a cloven hoof rider. I really want a cloven hoof rider. I'll trade anything for him.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, great. Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you soon.
I'll see you around. Meet me here, okay?
Okay.
I'll be back at 10.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you right here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go to my car.
Okay.
Have you seen my keys?
I have not.
Okay, I'll go get my purse. Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, let's go look around the house for Thelonious.
Okay. Stan has no recollection of Thelonious.
Excellent. That's the way I like it. So let's go around in all the rooms and look for somebody that Stan doesn't remember.
Okay. Well, there's a good amount that he doesn't know. He seems to be not the primary inviter of the people here, but you walk around and nothing's popping out at you until you get to the staircase.
Ah, Yes. What's it like here? I haven't been.
There's a lot of people. Well, you had to go upstairs and whatnot.
Yeah.
A lot of people draped on the stairs. And,
People draped?
Yeah, well, they're like lying down on the stairs drinking and stuff and like talking, kind of thing. And one of them is a guy who's really dressed real sharp, you know, but kind of hip, like a jazz musician, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's lounging on the. He got, you know, a little thin mustache, you know, and
that's him right there.
and you know, he's drinking a martini and he's talking with folks, and he's sitting there chatting away.
All right, I'll say, excuse me, Thelonious?
Thelonious skunk at your service, sir.
Well, thank you. I'm told you have psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities, now that's my game, sir.
Right, well, listen, let me just run something by you real fast.
Run it by me.
Let's say that somebody was possessed by a ghost. Could you see through that?
Could I see through a possession? Oh, now this is juicy. You know, normally I'm just getting real nasty on the drums, but every once in a while people come to me with their ghost problems, and I sure do love to help them out. Now, what are you saying? You saying you got a ghost problem here? Is that what you're telling me?
You know, maybe. I'm not saying anything definitely, but like if I had you look at a person,
Now,
could you...
listen. You stop it right there.
Alright.
If we're gonna have a working relationship, if we're gonna be able to lay down some ghost tracks and get them bopping and scootily dooping, either uptown or downtown, maybe even all around town, you're gonna have to come clean with me. We're gonna have to be complete candor. Are you or are you not experiencing a ghost problem?
Alright. Listen, I didn't want to raise too many heckles, but listen. My daughter's been acting a little strange. I'm starting to think there might be possession. We had a haunting in the house.
You had a haunting in the house?
Yeah, we had a medium come and she cleaned it out, so it should be fine, but I almost wonder if maybe one of the ghosts survived. Maybe it got into my daughter. She's been acting a little funny, and I just wanted to, you know, have someone like you know, someone knowledgeable, you know, check her out, make sure everything's okay.
Okay, but, you know, if I was able to pry into this young daughter's soul and see if there was any ghostly things there, if there is, now that's a whole nother story. You gotta be prepared for that.
What do you, if there was, what do you think we should do about it?
Well, gotta exercise it.
Are you an exorcist?
Well, I'm gonna come clean with you now.
Alright.
No, but I've seen it done, and I've watched very closely.
Alright.
So, I feel like I could do an alright job.
Alright.
Problem is, you botch an exorcism, you got a real hell of a situation.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because there's a whole interplay between ghosts and hosts.
Oh.
You dig?
Yeah, I dig.
Because if there's a ghost,
Right.
you know, and there's a host, and that ghost is hosting a party or something, and that host, and you try to drive that ghost out, and you don't get that ghost out, well, it could be kind of strung up between two worlds, kind of hanging in there, and it blights the whole place. Just creates a strung out ghosty hoster, and who knows, you might not be able to save either one, the ghost or the host.
Hmm.
Well, wouldn't worry about not saving the ghost, because the ghost's already dead.
Of course, of course. But a properly done execution, do they both survive?
Well, properly done exorcism, I don't really know where the ghost goes. That's a mystery for when we all pass on. But the host, well, yeah, they're right as rain.
Alright. So, you'd say you're probably about like 70% confident you can accurately do a proper exorcism?
Absolutely not. I'd give it about 50-55.
Alright. And here's another question for you.
Yep.
After the exorcism has taken place, do you think it would be safer to relocate? Do you think this house would still pose a danger?
Would the house pose a danger? Well, let me say this. If the exorcism goes well, be fine. Absolutely fine. I think.
Okay. Alright. Well, can you meet me in 10 minutes and in the dining room? And I have some other folks as well, and I want like all of you to take a look at my daughter and make sure that she is, that she's okay. And if not, I want to, we'll plan our next moves from there.
Now listen though, if a ghost thinks they're being detected, they're not gonna sit around and wait. They'll throw a fit. Hey, they could kill the host right out from under you. They could make this whole place a blight.
Can they just outright kill the host? Can they just like on command kill the host?
Oh, I don't know that much, but I'm just saying.
But they might like thrash around and try to.
Who knows? I mean, look, all I'm saying is that things could go real left if the ghost finds out you're trying to get him out. And it's like a cornered rat.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see any way out. It's gonna fight. And a ghost that's trying to fight, that causes a whole lot of chaos.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thanks for the warning. Well, we can't ignore the problem, can we? We have to know.
Well, God forbid. So hopefully there's nothing happening.
Right.
Well, we should develop a code.
Alright.
If I detect a ghost, I'll wiggle my pinky.
Alright.
And then I'll wiggle my nose.
Alright.
And then I'll give you an eyebrow raise. And then I'll blink twice. And then I'll go. Now, if I do any of those things in a different order, or not at all, it's all fine.
Oh God! Couldn't you use a simpler code?
We have to be sure.
Alright, so you wiggle your pinky,
Wiggle my pinky.
and then you crinkle your nose,
I'll wiggle my nose.
and then you do your forehead thing.
I do my eyebrows.
Yeah, your eyebrows, right? And then you blow a raspberry.
No! You're messing up. I blinked twice.
Oh God! Oh.
And then
Alright.
give you a whistle.
Oh God. Okay.
And the whistle sounds like this.
Alright. You wiggle your pinky. You do your eyebrows.
No! You're messing up. Man, you'll get it. I'm sure. Alright. I'll meet you in the dining room in
No. Hold on. You wiggle your pinky.
hold on, though. I got it.
You crinkle your nose. You do your eyebrows.
I gotta get my lady a drink. I'll see you in a bit than 10, alright? Adios.
Alright. Cool. Alright, let's go back to the diner. Alright. Let's consult. I mean, not let's, but like, let me consult with myself. What's the best way to go about this? Like, should I have Jan present when these people see her? Or maybe, like, what I should do is get them to examine her, then bring these people to Jan. And have them say, like, you know, some shit. Well, I guess you don't know. I mean, you do know, but...
Of course I know. Well, what would be more convincing? Seeing something happen or hearing someone talk about the thing happening?
That is a good point. However... Well, now that it's coming from you, I have to do this. Alright, let's go find Jan.
Alright, she's still in the hallway.
Hey, Jan.
Stan, you look like you're in a little bit better mood. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not, but, like, there's something I'm concerned about. Look, listen, just hear me out. I realize I've been acting weird, but the truth is, I've been, you know, it's because of Cypress. I'm worried about her, as I've said, and listen.
Yeah.
Have you noticed her acting a little funny lately?
Funny? Oh, she aced her math test. She's been doing great.
And isn't that out of the ordinary?
What, you're calling our daughter stupid? Stan, come on. She's
No,
a
I mean-
student.
No, I know, but, like, don't you think she's doing a little extra good, like, better than she usually does?
She's been doing, really well. Sometimes kids hit their stride, and she's really hitting hers. It's not unusual.
True, but I don't know. Something seems off, and it's like
That history test, she aced it. 100 on that history test.
Yeah. Well, look, just something's felt off to me about her behavior, and you know, I started thinking back to the haunting, and I just wanted look. I just wanted to be sure, okay? So that we can finally settle into this house with no worries. I just wanted to make sure that there's nothing off. So I have these 3 nice psychic folks, and in 10 minutes they're gonna just take a look and make sure there's no ghostly influence on her. All right, like it won't hurt her anything. Nothing bad is gonna happen. It doesn't have to make a scene. It'll just be like.
Oh, you're already making a scene, Stan. But you know what? If you promise, if you swear on your mother's grave that you will drop all this nonsense and we'll satisfy you completely if we do this bogus thing. We just get this done. We get this out of your system. If you're and after that we do the little dance, and then you can move on, and we're all fine after this. If you make a solemn vow that that's the case, then you know what I'm all for. I'm all for it.
All right, you're on.
We'll all go down, and you know what? Let's make a spectacle. Let's put this on a pedestal. You know, if this is important to you, ladies and gentlemen,
Dan, hold on.
We're going to have an exorcism.
Oh shit. Is Cypress around?
No.
Okay, good. Jan, you know, maybe you shouldn't say that to don't alarm Cypress, like if she's, you know, has ghostly influencing. Maybe you wouldn't want to alert the ghosts. So
alert the ghosts.
It could hurt her.
It could hurt her.
You know, you say that like it's ridiculous, but our house was haunted like a few days ago.
Fine, Stan. I won't mention it to Cypress.
Okay, good.
But there's gonna be a big thing. I'm not gonna pretend to our guests.
Okay.
We're humoring Stan. Come watch the sad man perform on our daughter.
Guys, that's don't tell anyone that's what it is.
Guys, they're doing a weird psychic thing. I heard these parties get so nuts.
Shit.
They're finally doing like a weird thing.
there's like the whole crowds are like crowding into the dining room. And
Right.
like, people are like jamming, like, what the fuck is happening?
Hey, where's Cypress exactly?
She's like talking up with a bunch of people in a different room, like, yeah, and that's when I decided to go coastal and start really soaking up the sun and just really writing from the heart, you know.
Okay, I'll say. Wait, is the 10 minutes almost up?
Yeah.
Okay. What did I say? Hey, sweetie, there's come in the other room. There's some people I want you to meet. Like they're
Oh, but I'm having so much fun with the Jensens.
like I'll say.
I was just telling them about my new creative writing projects and how I've been spending so much time in Santa Monica.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that sounds delightful, dear. But, like, these people, I want you to meet them because they can maybe tutor you after school in,
Really, Dad? Do I need another tutor? I've been acing all my classes.
Yes, but this is very important because even though you've been acing all your classes, I really want to make sure you get that extra boost in, astronomy. Like, I want you to be an astrophysicist when you grow up. This is very important. Now,
I'm an astronomy class. I'm in first grade now.
yes, well, you're doing so well that, I think you're ready for the next level. Now, come on, like, just
At a party, Dad? Really? I can't enjoy
I'll just meet them briefly. Don't, like, humor your father.
Dad, what are you gonna do?
All right, let's. I'll take your hand and I'll guide her into the dining room.
Okay, as you're passing through, you pass by the entrance to the dungeon. You hear, "Sweet Jesus, my ass is on fire!" All right, you keep going.
All right, let's get her into the dining room and. Are the psychics here?
Yeah, the room is packed, like, and there's everyone. It's like there's barely enough room for the giant green bubbles, and like people have like cleared off the table and like put like weird rugs on the table, and like Jan is like really drunk. She's like, Dad, yeah, Cypress, come. This is where you're gonna do the. She's like, what are you calling it?
The spectacle.
The spectacle! Like everyone laughs and like claps. The spectacle? What are you talking about? Did you lure me in? Is this a surprise party? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's right. Surprise! Cypress, we're just so proud of you for graduating that we're doing a spectacle. Like that, I'll bring her over to the psychics.
What is this? What are you doing?
I told you, you're going to meet these people.
There's a spectacle of an astronomy tutor? What is this?
Is astronomy a spectacle? Yes or no? See, you would know that if you'd taken astronomy.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I cannot wait till the next 2 hours are up.
Alright, so their people are here?
Yes, the 3 folks are here.
Alright, so I'll present her to them. Like, this is Cypress, my daughter.
Okay, alright. Just so they can go in turn or something.
I guess
you kind of put her up on the table, on the rugs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like watching, and like people are like filming with their phones and stuff. There's people like with selfie sticks like to get over there, and there's somebody with like opera binoculars like trying to look from like another room. Yeah. Everyone's packed in and just like looking at what's gonna happen.
Alright, so let's take it in turn.
Okay, who do you start with?
Bruce.
Yeah. Hello, Cypress. My name is Bruce. Pleasure to meet you. I'm going to perform the evaluation of...
Bruce, why don't you just cut to the chase here?
Alright. So, to the question whether or not you cyclists are being possessed by a ghost. Cypher goes like, what the fuck? She like looks at you, it's like, and then Thelonious is just like, like,
I'll be like, I'll take your shoulders. Calm down, honey. These are friendly people. They don't want to hurt you.
She's like kind of looking around, like, okay, and I ran the numbers, and he like pulls out the tape, and you know, statistically, no, you are not possessed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. However, if you would like someone to do your taxes, I can get you a very good rate. Allowance.
Thank you, Bruce. Let's move on to Kristen.
Also, if you are interested in having your taxes done,
Bruce, thank you.
I got all my cards out, and I'm ready to go, and I'm just really excited to be here, and I'm so excited to see everyone here. Hello, if anyone here is looking to trade for a cloven hoof, please, I want a cloven hoof, okay?
Kristen,
I really need this card. Okay, alright, here we go, here's my box. She pulled out. Okay, now I'm gonna take some of these cards, but you need to choose which half. Choose a half of the cards, left or right. Cypress, honey.
I don't want to do this.
Come on, cooperate, honey. This is for your own good.
I don't feel well. I feel ill. I'm feeling sick.
You're like, no, it'll take a second, honey. Just choose a side.
Yeah, no, I really feel sick. Like, I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm like a little girl. I need to go to sleep.
You're a little girl? Most little girls don't need to say that.
A bunch of people are murmuring, like, she is like a little tired. What kind of dad is it? Keeps...
Alright, let's skip to Thelonious.
No, okay, here we go. Let's break the cards out. Like, no, I'm sick. Like, I need to go home.
And like people are like kind of getting a little antsy and like feel like they're not like you're kind of losing them and that they're not on your side.
All right, folks, I'm just worried. I'm worried about her. This house was possessed a few days ago, and we had a medium come in here who we thought cleaned it out. But I have to be sure that my daughter is safe. I don't want anything to come in between my daughter and her safety. So we just have to do this quick checkup. We have to make absolutely sure, and then she can get to bed immediately as soon as we are sure she's fine.
She's like kind of like doing like one of these like that, and people are like, oh, you know, he's crazy, but he cares about his daughter. I think. She looks obviously this is a spectacle. He's acting again to see some blood. So they're murmuring. They seem to be, satiated for now. Like,
okay, let's get choose a half. Choose a half. Choose left or right. Which one do you like? Left or right? Left or right? Right or left?
She's not. Does she choose one?
No.
All right, honey, choose one.
chooses left.
Oh, the left-hand path! Oh, this path for the devil! Ah, just kidding. Close it off, and I don't have one!
Kristen!
Here we go. Take this out. Okay, now we shuffle. Shuffle. Kristen! Okay, alright, here we go. And, okay, flip the first card. It's the first card. card. This is an important card. The first one. First one sets the tone for all the rest of the cards. Okay, remember this one. The first card. Here we go. First card is the farmer.
Oh, farmer.
The farmer. Wow. Okay, so that's there. Okay, but
What does that represent?
the farmer represents bounty and nourishment and plenty and farms and that kind of thing. Okay, so there's lots of things. That's the kind of thing we're working from. That's what's going to be.
All right. Keep going, Chris.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Second card, very important card. Third card is going to set the rest of the tone for the rest of the cards that come after it. Okay, you ready for the second card?
All right, yeah, let's
second
go.
card. Here we go.
Let's go.
1, 2, second card. Ah! Hello! Whoa! It's the Joker. The Joker. Oh.
All right. What does that mean?
Okay, so it's plenty. It's like on top of the Joker is like all about deceit and being trickery and disguise and all those things. So it's like plenty of jokes. Plenty of deceit. One,
Right.
two,
Right. What's the third card?
Oh, third card. Here we go. All right, now here it is. The third card, and this is actually a very important card because it's the last card of the set. This is going to show the whole thing.
All right, go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here it is. The last card, the third card in the set. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! It's a bear. It's the bear. It's a bear. It's about danger. Okay, bear is like kind of a
So what does this all mean together?
Okay, all mean together. It's like plenty of disguised danger.
Oh, so basically like she is possessed by a ghost.
Well, I wouldn't go that far because we didn't pull the ghost card. But then again, I haven't collected the ghost card yet. If anyone has a ghost card to trade, I would love to trade for a ghost. Please. I do have the rubies and I do have the queen. I would trade either of those for either ghost or the cloven hoof.
All right, thank you, Kristen. I think Thelonious is up.
Cypress is like fuming and like just trembling and gripping your leg, and like her nails are tearing into your leg now, and it's almost like ripping through your pants. Like she's
all right. I'll grab her hand.
It's like kind of hard to like stay steady, but like she's like, and she's like kind of gritting her teeth and like kind of like she like shaking her head and like her. It may be just the light and all the other green bubbles, but you feel like her skin is a little greenish.
All right, Thelonious, do your stuff.
All right, Stanley. Okay. Quick side note. Check. Okay? Watch. How do you feel? Kind of goes under her lymph nodes here. Goes out her ears. Pushes her nose. Takes a glass. Stick out your tongue, say ah. Okay, and have a little stick here. Won't hurt, but I just want to test your reflex. Let me just taps her knee. Taps her other knee. Kind of gives you a look. Sorry, what was it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, hold out your arms. Like this. And gonna push down and resist. Now look into my eyes. Just into my eyes, Jen. And she goes, no! Like screams and like everyone's like, whoa! She's like, yeah, kind of looks like, help me. I won't. I'm leaving. And she like tries to get up and like run.
I'll hold her.
She grab. Seems like I don't know out of nowhere, but there's like scissors and she stabs your leg.
Ah! I'll keep holding her anyway. I'll get her into like a headlock.
Okay, you get her in a headlock and people are like, oh my god! Like it's like blood spurting from your leg. Got in a headlock and she's like pounding against your arms.
I'll say, help me, people. Hold her. Get her arms.
What? No, she stabbed her own father. The father must be a bastard.
No. She's possessed by a ghost. That's why she's refusing.
Possessed by
Thelonious gave me the secret symbol.
Somebody call the cops.
The cops can't handle this. This is a ghost.
Hurry up! This is Thelonious now. Like, oh, hurry up! We just gotta do it. Get her eyes in me.
We have to do the exorcism, people.
There's your wife Janice. It's like, my baby, get your hands off her! She's like storming towards you.
I'll say she stabbed me, Jan.
She had a good rating.
She is possessed by a ghost.
No, she's not. This is insanity. Let her go now. The girl's like starting to foam a little bit at the mouth.
I'll say, okay. I'll say, I'll say, Jan, would Cypress ever stab her own father?
That kind of stops her for enough time. You have a moment to try to get Cypress to look at Thelonious.
All right, I'll.
So like you can turn her head, but you can't make her eyes. Like physically, you can't make her eyes look.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say, in here, Cypress, the real Cypress. If you're in there, you have to fight. Look at Thelonious.
You see a glimmer, but it's not quite enough. It's trying to, but it's close. Jan starts moving towards you again. The people are starting to break up a little bit. What do you do?
What do I do? I'll say, I'm afraid to do anything. I have to make it good. What does Cypress love? I don't know shit. You suck! No, I got this.
What's worse? You failing and Farthican insulting you, or like me insulting you?
I mean, I feel like the two things are equivalent.
Yeah, that's true.
What is always motivated? Jesus. Alright.
I'm gonna make myself some water.
Oh, alright.
While you ponder everything.
Alright. Let me ponder out loud. I could just say, I mean, I don't really know what the possibilities are. I could like the things that Cypress is like. She liked the jewels, but invoking that here doesn't seem relevant. But like, you could always go for the cliche, like, you know, your mother loves you, your mother and I love you. We want to try and save you, but you know, you have to fight, or else you're not going to make it. But I feel like that's too generic. I feel like it's something specific to give it that extra push you need. But like, what does Cypress have? Like, she likes Jeremy, the green bubbles. But that doesn't seem relevant either. What was she protective of? Well, there was that time when her mother felt threatened and she responded with like incredible power. Maybe that's it. Maybe I have to make her feel her mother is threatened too, and that will give her the extra push. All right. Let's do that. I'm gonna say, Cypress, this being is a danger to your mother. She could be killed. You have to fight. This is our only chance to get it out and save your mom.
There's more of a flicker there, but Jan is like, looks healthy and is charging right at you guys. So seems like it's not quite convincing enough.
Shoot. Okay, we need more than that. Oh, what else can I? Maybe her own life. Oh well, like I'll say, sweetie, please, you'll die. I don't want to lose you.
Nothing.
Fuck.
Jan is like basically on top of you and is like trying to wrestle Cypress away from you.
I'll kick her away with the good leg.
Alright, you kick your own wife and she goes,
not hard, I'll just like push her.
Sprawling backwards, and Cypress goes like, no! And looks up.
Oh. Alright, Thelonious.
Yeah, Thelonious like jumps in there and it's like, oh! That's like a dive. Like, oh! Demon! And like their eyes go like, and there's like this pink kind of glow between their eyes as Thelonious is like, oh! And he's like his hair is blown back and Cypress is blown back and you're like holding on and there's like this incredible wind and all the guests are like, ah! And it's like, whoa! And he's like, ah! And they're like yelling and you're all like trying to like freaking stay together, and there's like a howling wind. It's like wow, wow, and it's like, and it's like, and then like like a painting flies by, and it's like your Aunt Mildred. She's like, oh, and she like splits up, and then there's like this energy that's swirling, and like more paintings fly by, and it's like they all hate you, and it's like your own portrait, and you can hear from the basement Farzikin like going, no! And it's all going around, and then the Musafin, you see the Musafin fly by, and he's like, ooh, and it's all flying around, and everything's swirling, and like this energy pops out of Cypress, like it's like little spurts and bursts, and sometimes it's like it comes out, it's like, nah, it's like a goat, it's like a weird thing, it's like, it's like coming out at you, and it's like, wait, one, it's like spiking out, and like, and as this energy is coming out, it's like bursting into you, and like smashing into your body, and like injuring you, and like blowing bits of your flesh off, and like, burning you, and like,
I'll try to shield myself.
Well, you're still holding, you're like locked into your daughter, and it's like, and it's like boom, bang, and everyone in the apartment, like the mansion, is like screaming and running out and like stampeding away as this like hellfire burns, and Jan is like, ah! Like just like on her back, like just like looking at this whole thing, and then finally this whole like fiery demon gets burst out of Cypress, who like falls unconscious, and this thing is like and like gets blown through the roof and like kind of breaks part of the roof away and like smashes out like fire and burns away this whole like section of the roof and like goes like screaming into the sky and like kind of dissipates in a big firework. And you're sitting there and you're like, you realize you're no longer sitting. You're incorporeal again. You're back to your ghost self. Somehow. And Stan is beaten and bloodied next to Cypress, who's unconscious, and Jan, who's like ashen and covered in soot. And they all like scramble up and like they just grab all each other up and they kind of like just kind of run out of the house. And right as they're about to leave, you see Cypress kind of open her eyes and like a little bit seem to look right at you.
I'll like wave.
They drive away. The clock strikes midnight. Boom. You hear "Fuck!" from the basement. I hate you, Moira! I hate you with the fiery pits of hell! No, wait, that's my ass! I hate you! You're taking everything from me!
That's right, Farzigan.
I'll get you! I'll get you!
You keep saying that until the end of time.
As you're kind of surveying your mansion, it seems like the hole that your grandfather ripped is permanent. It's now a chunk taken out of your life force and your abode. It's been tainted or damaged by the presence. But you have a little bit of, well, you have eternity, but you have a little bit of time in this session to kind of survey what happened.
Alright, I'll look around for the green bubbles.
Gone.
Ooh. Alright. I'll look around at the other ghosts, like, I'll see it, like, is Musafint there, for example?
Oh, hey, Mortimer.
Oh, hey, you feeling better?
Oh, never better.
What happened to you? You were flying around there for a bit, and before that you kind of lost...
Oh, I was? Oh, I thought that was a dream. I was having a really weird one. Like when you like you eat too much grass.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. If you see anything interesting, let me know.
Oh yeah. Oh. I'm all ears.
Alright, thanks. Alright, so let's see. I guess the ghosts are in place. Let's go down and check on Farzigan. Let's just see like how messed up he is.
Yeah, you go downstairs and he's sitting there. There is like a scorch mark under his ass, and he's like just like kind of his bones are like burnt now, and his one leg is like off kilter. But it seemed like in all the confusion, he was able to formulate his finger into a bird. And he's now flipping you off eternally. I hate you so much, you bastard! You rat bastard! I'll get you for this. I'll get you.
Keep dreaming, Farzigan.
Oh,
You'll be just as successful as you were this time.
oh God.
Alright, let's go up and see Aunt Mildred.
She's hanging back up there.
Like, oh hey, Aunt Mildred, how are you doing today?
Oh, perfect. Oh, I just was murdered by you.
That's right. What happened to your whole scheme to get freedom?
Well, looks like when you ended your grandfather's unlife, I was slammed back into this hellhole with you.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that, Aunt Mildred.
No, I'm sure you are.
Well, you can just keep scheming. And I will.
Just keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
That's right. All right, let's go. Let's see. What else do I have to survey? Not much. I mean, I'll go. I'll look through, you know, the bedroom and the kids' room and see if there's anything still there.
The bedroom, the rumpled covers, but everything seems to be gone, except for the bowling ball that's still there.
I'll look inside it.
Oh yeah, you probably hit it inside. It's clean as a whistle.
Okay.
Alright,
in the kids' room?
Yeah, it's exactly how you left it. Nothing unusual.
Alright. In the kitchen, is the flame green still?
No, red flame.
Okay. Hey, Mouthy.
Hey,
So, are you okay? Last time I saw you, you kind of ate a green bubble there.
yeah, I was choking on something that was like a real extreme ghost version of laryngitis. And you know, that's a killer for me in my career.
Yeah, I guess so.
Really gotta hydrate, drink tea.
How'd you get rid of that?
You know, I don't rightly know. I don't really rightly know what happened at all, to be honest with you. Some real crazy shenanigans that I don't fully understand. I'll be honest with you. But looks like you got your whole place back, doesn't it?
Does look that way.
You got out from under just in the nick of time. You got washed, but still managed to pull it out.
Is there any way to get my memories back, do you think?
Well, when you washed good, you washed good. It's more of an investigatory process than anything else.
Alright. So, yeah, Mouthy, like, about this stuff that just happened. My grandfather blasted right through the roof when he was exercised.
Yeah.
What are the ghost rules around that? Like, why does that happen?
Well, you know, he got exercised good, and I think he got exercised by 3 different exorcists in some way. He had 3 different approaches to the same problem. You know?
It's just the force of all that.
Triangulating. I might have been part of it, but the other thing about it is that, well, the family relation. You all had claim to the same territory. So when your grandfather left, he took part of it with him. The claim that was his, so to speak. And, well, that exorcist got lucky, I guess. Was able to banish the demon, honestly. I would have thought he was a lot more experienced than he let on to be.
I guess so.
I mean, because if you banish something from a host, ghost rules say you're gone, baby. You're ghost gone.
Yeah. So I guess my grandfather should be.
Yes, great ghostly beyond. Who knows where that is?
I'm sure it's an interesting place.
Well, if it's a place at all.
Yeah. If it is, I'm sure someday someone will make a PCG about it.
Don't understand what you're talking about, but I assume you're correct.
Okay, so I get. Now that the bubbles are gone, are you more conscious of them? Like, do you know what they are?
Let's say what?
The green bubbles. Alright. The other thing I don't understand is there was this weird faceless dude I keep seeing, like, just with a big grin on his face. Kind of like grinning at me the whole time. Who do you think that was?
Big faceless dude grinning. Now that's some creepy shit.
Yeah. Who do I... Wait a second. Who do I know who's just a grin? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Save game? Nope. Damn, dude, that was intense. Wow. So, Malfi was this huge, like, was that guy like mocking me under this like false guy? I assume it's a false guy. It's wrong now. And yeah, it's a lot to process. The green bubbles, we still don't know what that's all about. We have some clues. We know the statues are all going on about ghost rice. You know, like it's how ghosts like I don't know reproduce or some such nonsense, and like I don't know that whole thing. But we still don't really know what was making them spread or what they were doing or you know what the result of all that is. But I guess we've established that Stan is the son of Fogwhistle III. Jesus. So, yeah, question. Like in an earlier session, the painting with like the mustache doodled on it. Like I think you said that it was like some family dude, like you don't really remember who he was or whatever, but some kid was like hanging around and like drew stuff on that stuff. I started to think that might be Stan. Was I like totally off the mark?
Nope.
Oh. But Stan didn't remember it.
Nope.
Maybe he's been washed. Interesting. It's clear there's a bigger plot here, because something was bothering them in their old place as well. Something like they moved away to get away from something, which Jan doesn't remember, which makes me think it's a green bubble, plus that's supported by the fact that Cypress remembers Jeremy. She was always playing with Jeremy. But that could just be the green bubbles effect. So we don't really. But okay, so that's so something larger is at play. I mean, I assume that's where the next PCG you have mentioned comes in.
Well, I can give you a tease only about the title.
Okay.
But it is. If you think it's going to be a straight continuation of this game, you're going to be sadly mistaken.
Alright.
Probably don't give a shit.
Bastard.
Wait, what was the title? Hold on. Syncanthropy.
Syncanthropy?
Syncanthropy.
How do you spell that?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but it's a portmanteau of Cinco and lycanthrope.
Oh. Shoot! Lycanthropy? So there's werewolves now?
I'm not saying they're necessarily connected, but it's obviously have a theme. Which I didn't intend.
Yeah, but like, werewolves are ridiculous. That would never exist.
Correct!
In this rational universe.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. I'm not saying they're connected.
Okay.
They're just of a theme. Of a, haunted thing. Theme.
Okay. Okay.
Like a horror.
Alright. Syncanthropy. Interesting. but like they could be connected, or they're like definitely not connected?
Look, you know how much I hate giving straight answers, so I won't give one. Mostly out of spite.
All right.
But yeah, probably not connected.
Okay. That was surprisingly straight. Jeez. So I guess it's just like a David Lynch thing here going on. Like I can just ruminate on what the meaning of that for all time.
That's right. That's how you provide fodder for the brain. It's just by not providing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perspective.
Indeed.
It's a real cheap trick.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty badass. Well, yeah. Now that this is done, you know, like, what was that whole experience like? Like, what led you to conceive of this game?
Pure laziness, really. The original idea I had was actually for a computer game. A straight computer game where you're like trying to scare out people from a house.
Mm-hmm.
You're like basically reversing the haunting. Like you control the ghost and you have to I don't know, muscle beds or something. The mechanics were never quite defined, and obviously I wasn't putting in thousands of hours on my spare time coding this game to try to make it happen. So I thought it might be fun to do at least a paper prototype to see what happened, and then it kind of grew into something technically.
I mean, it works really well as a PCG. I think this was like the perfect medium for it.
It could be, I don't know. I mean, yeah, definitely a lot of things wouldn't have been possible in a straight computer game. Definitely wouldn't have been possible with just me as a single person doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
it was a lot more sprawling than I had originally intended, for sure.
Yeah.
Grew out a lot.
That's how PCGs should be. They should start out small, and then, like, as the narrative demands it, they should kind of like spread out.
Well, I liked it because I drew like 6 crappy screens, and that lasted the entire game.
Yeah.
Basically immaterial to the whole.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, so. Syncanthropy.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the title now that I said it out loud, but definitely the concept of lycanthropy and the number 5.
So, like, judging by your previous title scheme, it's gonna be literally what the title sounds like, so it's gonna be like a band of 5 werewolves hanging out doing werewolf shit.
Could be, yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I came up with the concept for this one like a few days ago, and it's very different than this game, a very different play style, so I thought it could be fun.
Cool. Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to that. It should be awesome. How many screens is it going to be? Is it going to be like comparable to this?
Probably be more, in which case you can expect it to happen never.
You bastard. Alright, well, in the meantime, while you, like, not work on that, I have prepared another PCG for you if you are game.
Sure.
I'd give you a title preview, except that would definitely give away the game. So I'll abstain from that. I think it's the only thing I can like give you as a quick preview. Like, I don't know. Yeah, It's hard to think of anything that isn't like a huge spoiler. But
Alright.
yeah, but we should do that soon. This was fun.
Yeah, man, it took a lot of sessions.
Yeah.
Like we got an arc going on there.
Yeah. That was an awesome game. I kind of feel sad that it's over. I feel like
Good. Causing you distress is my prime motivation.
you bastard. So, hold on. Who could this guy be? Who could Mouthy be? Like, half of me thinks that was like a last minute like improv on your part. Like you didn't.
I mean, well, there's a principle that I've had with this, or that I've developed with this game, and it's that if a connection develops, connect it. So obviously, Mouthy was an improvised character that you completely discovered it, but I thought like there could be a potential to do something with him. I don't know. There was a connection there, so I just joined them.
But did you join them like just now, or did you join them like earlier?
I did. I potential. I considered joining them before, but I basically it's like quantum, like not be like that fancy, but I wouldn't like think about it that much. But like basically like oh yeah, that could happen or something. It's like, but like I would only make it happen if it was a cool moment for it to happen.
And it definitely was.
Like it didn't. I don't want to try to force something if it didn't play out.
That seems prudent. I gotta say, like, I don't know how you learned all this. Like, you have not been making PCGs for the past, like, decade and a half. And then all of a sudden you come back and you know exactly how to do it, like, way better than I do. I'm, like, learning all this shit from you.
Look, it's not this game isn't really a favorite computer game.
Isn't it? I mean,
well, kinda.
I mean, it's, like, seems
It's
exactly...
mostly a storytelling game.
Well, yeah, but...
It's mostly just, like, improv and... like saying yes to a fun thing or a creepy thing or whatever. And you know, just the sensibility of that, I guess.
Yeah. And it's like it works so well. Like it makes everything better. Like I started doing some of your stealth tricks that you were talking about for the Pokemon game, and it's like it's awesome. It's like A, saves me so much work, and B, like works better. So it's like
what like in terms of like being lazy and not preparing things?
Yeah, I mean like puzzle solving. You know, it's like I started thinking the way you do. It's like look. I don't have to know how this puzzle is solved. I just have to give you a bunch of tools and let you figure out how this puzzle is solved. Granted, in the case of Pokemon, like I gave very ample tools. However, it's still like
I give you nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of expected in a Pokemon game because in that game the premise is that like there's no inventory and it's just like you use your Pokemon to solve puzzles, and you can use, you have to use them in creative ways.
Right.
Like, Ari figured out to like, get his human to to work with his like Zumbini to like make a bridge, or some stuff like that.
Getting all these synergies down.
Yeah. But yeah, just like so much fun. Like I swear, like this entire time, like you keep saying, like PCGs like aren't your thing, like you passed the torch, it's mine now.
Hell yeah, dude!
But then like this whole time, like you always like just through your random comments and you like just changed the whole course of my PCGs. Like,
My random comments? What do you mean?
yeah,
random?
well, I mean, like, you know, early on, like, I showed you some of the games I was making, and then you're like, oh, like, you would say, like, wait, didn't Zubak have, like, a tripod? Like, I thought it was a, you know, and I was like, oh, yeah, so I corrected it. And then, like, yeah, you're like, oh, like, I don't like, you know, like, I always thought of Zubak's role this way. I like him more as, like, you know, just kind of like a ally and mentor than, like, a guy who's, like, actively hiring people. And I'm like, oh, shit, you're right. So, like, I kind of changed that ever since then. And, like, you know, now this stuff with the, you know, how you make the games, like, I'm trying it, and it's, like, steering my whole, like, thing. And it's, like, it's kind of like you're like the sleeping giant, you know? Like, you just kind of, like, you're like, it's like, you know, Gandalf left the party, but, you know, he's kind of still, like, looking over.
He's watching it, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not involved anymore, but I'll step in if I'm needed, you know?
Well, I'm glad that I could have such an outsized impact while doing so little.
Yeah, it really is kind of like, I don't know, unjust.
Oh yeah, dude, it's pretty unfair.
As befits paper computer games.
Super unfair. Well, that was one of the things that I feel like this wasn't a true paper computer game, because it wasn't, like, unfair. I mean, by nature of it being improvised and molded towards what the player is kind of putting down, I mean, not without some resistance, but, like, you know, like that kind of being a model, it can't be unfair, which is heartbreaking. And you know, like, it by design.
It could be. I mean, you could just be, like, less merciful. You could just, like if I think of something and it kind of makes sense, like, no, I'm not gonna give it to you. Like,
yeah, I could have done that, but, like, and that gets in the way of, like, finding the fun thing, and that's, like, what the whole point of that was.
Well, looks like you're stuck making fun games.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to find a way out of that.
Hey man, I found a way out of Stan's body, so.
Yeah, you did. Never figured out why.
It's true, because Mouthy ate me. I was gonna ask more questions.
Yeah. Mouthy could have given you the answer too.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I was anticipating that'd be revealed.
Why'd I have to think of that first? And the whatchamacallit, the rule breakers. I didn't find out anything about them too. I feel like I was meaning to contact them.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What do you think? Or do you think a lawful person, a lawful ghost, could eat another ghost? Just something about that. Something to consider.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a theory, you know.
Yeah, but now I can't unsee it now. He like said that so innocently and everything. Like, they're the rule breakers. They also make the rules. How do you know that? God, staring me in the face this whole time.
Staring in the mouth. Anyway, do you want to keep recording this, or are you done?
Yeah. Let's stop. Thanks for watching, folks.